a fabulous, fabulous day here in the city of Las Vegas. We are at Radio Tribune Facilities, 717 South 9th Street here in downtown Las Vegas. And once again, we want everybody in Florida, especially in South Florida and the Keys, please take note. They're talking about this going to be one of the most powerful hurricanes in history. So if I was you and there's any way that I could get out of Dodge, I would leave at this moment. For those of you, and I know this is very unfortunate, the same thing happened with Katrina. Everybody can't always evacuate. Make sure you have emergency ways to maybe get to shelters or something like that, because you don't want to lose a family member because you didn't take heed. The FEMA and the emergency broadcast system is warning people to get out of South Florida and get out of the Keys. So please take note. These are professionals. They know what they're talking about. And make sure that you protect them and your family. You don't want to lose one life down there, and especially a life if you could have avoided it, if you could have gotten to safety. So please take note. With that, Rolando, how you feeling today?
I'm doing okay. I'm thinking about these people. I talked to my friend Denise this morning in Orlando. She's thinking they okay for now. She's not. She's in Orlando, Florida, and she said it's not that bad as it is in Miami or any of those places over there. And I don't remember if I have any more friends on the. Do I have a mic somewhere? Am I talking to myself or what? What's going on? Yeah. She must be boycotting my show. I can't believe that. She's boycotting my show. Where's she at?
So we got friends in Orlando, and they're going to stay put, you think, maybe? You don't think they're going to leave, or what are they saying?
No, they're going to stay there. They don't go anywhere. They said it's not that bad in Orlando as it is in
Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Miami is there's a Pennsylvania judge that was sentenced to 28 years for selling black things to prison.
What?
Whoa! Mark Ciavarella leaves the federal courthouse in Scranton, Pennsylvania in February. Pennsylvania judge sentenced to 28 years in massive juvenile justice bribery scandal. Wow. Where's the news? Where is the mainstream news?
They'll talk about this stuff.
No, he must be a Democrat. That's why. He might not be a dumb person, a Trump person.
That's right.
Because that's the only way I can figure out that that's what's going to happen, you know. Otherwise, they will be talking bad about Trump. It's Trump's fault about the hurricane. It's Trump's fault that the earthquake in Mexico is going through that.
They had a bad earthquake.
Yeah.
They had a bad earthquake. Wow.
Well, you know, let me tell you what happened is this. Mexican people, they don't want to be left behind. So there was a hurricane in Texas, so they have to have a hurricane in Mexico, but it was not big enough. So what they did is they created an earthquake, and that's what it is. They have to have everything, even if it's bad thing, even if it's bad. I cannot understand where she at. So, but anyway, I'm talking about Houston, Texas. President Trump has been very much on top of everything that has to go through the the people that are suffering the stuff that have nothing to do with anything else but the bad weather and the hurricane and now the five living former presidents, instead of joining President Trump and helping the victims of Houston, Texas, they got together and they become a little pile of all people,
So they're doing something on their own.
They doing, but what are they doing on their own? Let me tell you what they doing on their own. They are asking the people to donate. In the meantime, I've been under the impression I have not seen anything because, of course, they're not going to publicize that. I was told that President Trump had donated $1 million out of his own money, out of his own bank account, his own personal bank account, to the victims of the harvest in Texas. Now you got former President Clinton that his war chest is over $81 million. You got your cousin, former President Barack Obama, his coffer is $20 million. Oh, but they asking the people, they asking the normal average people of this country to donate to the Red Cross and the Yellow Cross and the Blue Cross and the whatever cross they can find. Why don't they pick up $1 million and here, Texas?
That's right.
And whatever is left, pass it to Florida.
That's right.
Because what is going to happen now? Nobody's going to be donating anything for Florida.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's going to be worse.
It's going to be worse. Yeah.
It's going to be worse than Houston.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think is going on? Do you think global warming is true? Do you think that has anything to do with it?
I don't believe in that. But of course, it's only, I know that I don't know if that's the word that I want another screen from, what's the name of the former vice president?
Al Gore. The guy that said he invented the internet.
He did?
That's what he said he did. He said he invented the internet. That's what he said. He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's a nut. So you don't think global warming has nothing to do with it? You don't believe in it?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't, Chris, but you know how I feel about internet. I don't know much about the internet. I don't know. The only thing I know about the internet is what's his name of that guy, the millionaire?
Gates.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. Yeah.
That's the only thing I can
Smart man.
about the internet. Bill Gates. And as long as we don't work together, as long as we don't try to put up with each other, we're going nowhere, my friend.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we are not going anywhere. We are going to become another Cuba, another Venezuela, another Costa Rica, another any third country. You know, because look what happened in my own country. Okay, we complain, we bitch about it, we complain, and finally we got what we got there now for 59 years. Okay, we live very good over there. Our life was fantastic, but we have to complain. We have to bitch about it.
What were the people complaining about?
About, hey, you know how we humans are. We have to complain about things. You know, I got the same problem in my home. You know, why can't you look at things different?
Yes.
Why can't you look at things as a general, a camera, open up, and like my grandmother used to say, when you're gonna look at the guy behind you with no shoes, and you complaining because you have no shoes, look at the guy behind you, he got no feet to wear shoes. And that's the way I feel, you know. I don't know.
I always, when I wake up every day, I feel so blessed, man. I feel so blessed every day to be alive and to be healthy, man. And it's God gives you another day, make the most of it, and just enjoy every minute of it, because nothing is promised to you. And people complain like they're supposed to get stuff. You're not supposed to get nothing. Nothing is promised to you in this life, boss. Nothing, man. We take it for granted. We really do. That we're alive. Look at those people that was in Houston. They didn't do nothing wrong, and some people lost their lives because of a storm. You know, I hope that's what I'm saying to people of Florida. Please don't take this storm for granted. They're saying it's going to be one of the worst storms ever. So you don't want to look back and you made the wrong decision. You can get your people out of there. Go to another state, get you a little cheap hotel, and it'll save everybody's life. Take your family and get out of there, because that storm is coming in the next day. It's going to make landfall. They're talking about 160 mile an hour sustained winds. I doubt very seriously your house is going to hold up to that. And the flooding, they're talking about the waves, the height of them is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That whole city is surrounded by water. So get out of there if you possibly can. Get out of Florida. What do you make of the accusations, man? It seems like Trump is getting attacked on both sides. He's getting attacked by the Republicans for working with the Democrats. Of course, he's always been attacked by the Democrats. What do you think? It seems like he's. What do you think his game plan is now, boss? As far as working with the Democrats or working with the Republicans, what do you think he's doing right now? Because it seems like he is kind of working with the Democrats a little bit as far as DACA is concerned, as far as the tax situation is concerned. What do you think he's doing, Trump?
Now he is unpredictable. Now he really is unpredictable.
I think it's on purpose too, don't you? I think he's doing that on purpose. He doesn't want anybody to think that they know what he's going to do. I think he does whatever he wants to, and I think that's what he's doing right now. But I don't know. What do you think he's going to wind up doing about DACA? What do you think he's going to? They pushed it off for the next 6 months.
But this is one thing that I really don't understand, Chris, because they keep saying that the president has no power whatsoever. That it's up to Congress. So why are they keep blaming him for DACA?
Right.
It doesn't make any. I wish somebody can clear my head and let me know why I don't understand.
It's supposed to be up to Congress. It's something those laws are passed, but like Obama and like Reagan, you can use as the president. You can sign an executive order.
So why Obama didn't sign it?
Well, he passed the DREAM Act. He's the one that passed the DREAM Act.
Isn't that the same thing? The DREAM Act and DACA?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So why did he approve it? Why did he even make it?
He just he kicked the can down to the next president. He didn't make a decision. He just gave him a stay. Basically, the DREAM Act is supposed to put you on the path to citizenship while not allowing you to be kicked out of the country. But that was like, those kids now are like 25 and 35 years old. I mean, they've been in this country for 15, 20 years, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we spend a lot of money educating them, and that's what Ed was talking about. He was right. I like to argue with Ed, but I couldn't argue with him about that. He was absolutely right. We spend our tax dollars educating them. They've contributed to society.
Yeah. No, so, I said that. I agree.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of an investment.
Yes. Yes.
It's an investment.
Yes.
And you know, that's how they used to do that somewhere. I can't remember where it was. They educate you, and then you have, maybe, I don't know, maybe it was the Mormons, I don't know, or the Russians, I don't remember now who was it. They educate you, they build you, and all you gotta do is give 2-3 years of your life to pay back for that, and then you on your own.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very, very good.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. You know, Trump. I don't know what he's going to do about that. He can make an executive order. He can do something, but I think he's playing it smart. And he's saying, "Hey, it's Congress' responsibility to get something done. You keep talking about immigration reform. Get something done."
Because no matter what he do, they gonna criticize him and they gonna blame him.
Yes.
So now they criticize him for not doing something, and if he do something, they're gonna criticize him for doing something. So
I'm feeling feisty today. Can I just say this? When I see Paul Ryan's face, I just want to reach through the TV and just. Is it just me, America? Am I the only person that when you see Paul Ryan, I don't like that?
I never did.
I know you haven't.
I never did. I didn't even like him when he was running for vice president.
I don't like that dude. I swear, I think he goes home every night and tries to think of how he can screw Donald Trump. I swear he does. I don't see how Trump sits next to him. I see what Trump. He's just looking at him. He don't like that dude, man.
Yeah, he does.
He don't like that dude. And I'm starting to feel that way about Pence too. I'm not crazy about Mike Pence no more. I used to like him, but I don't think neither one of them. They both, I think, work together and they're trying to get Trump. I really do believe everything Paul Ryan does is trying to get Trump. What's going on with his son? Why are they coming after his son so much, Donald Jr.?
Well, this is an American. Can you do me a favor? Can you see if you can get my Gmail account? I got an email in there that I'd like to talk about it, but I can't. I always come out with her email, but I mean my email. And I don't know, I believe that I've never been too fond of family business.
Yeah.
I don't.
I know you have.
I don't like that. And I tell you the truth, the kids were too involved. In the campaign, they were too involved.
Did I get in there for you?
No, I don't know. Don't worry about it. I do it later. I think I have a good memory. I got a good memory. I can figure it out. I can figure it out.
See Ann Garcia, everybody. This is executive producer. She doesn't like to be on camera.
That's not me. That's not me. I need an RR.
You
Never mind. Don't worry about it, Sian. Thank you. Don't worry about it. I should have done it before we started.
I don't think that you're logged into it. Do you know your password? Don't say it now, but I need your password to do it.
Yeah, my password is Maverick7982.
Spell it for me.
Maverick.
MAVERICK.
Yeah, Maverick.
Good.
What are the numbers?
7982. That's the year I was born.
This is for RR.
That's it. Don't worry about it. Sian, listen to me. Sian, listen. Look at me. Look at me, Sian.
Look at it.
Sian, look at me. It's nothing. I know. I forgot. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I think the kids were too involved in the campaign.
Yeah.
He got no business meeting with anybody from Russia or any place else.
Mm-hmm.
They should stay out. The way he said, my kids are going to be running the business. Let them run the business. I run the country. That's what it should have been done. The kids should not be involved in anything. Even the daughter. Look at the other daughter. I forgot her name. And she's not involved in anything. She's having a good time.
Whose idea was it?
Huh?
Was it Trump's idea? Or was
Whose
it
idea
his
was
to have the kids involved in the administration? Do you think it was the president's idea? Or the
No,
kids?
I think it was themselves. They pushed themselves into something and maybe in cahoot with Steve Bannon or the other guy, Anthony, whatever his name was, because before he was named to be chief of staff, he was involved in the campaign and everything else. I believe they made a mistake with that. It's nothing wrong. They all human beings make mistakes. Unless your name is Rolando, everybody makes mistakes. But right here,
Yeah, you're the only one that's perfect.
I'm the only one that's perfect. That's right. You want the microphone so you can tell the audience the way you feel about me?
I was just saying the truth. What are you talking about? We're not talking about feelings today. Are we talking about feelings?
No, we're talking about the truth.
Yeah, we're talking about the truth.
That's right.
That's right.
For $1 million, man, can't complain. Anyway, I believe that those as smart as they are, as intelligent as they are, as educated as they are almost perfect. They should start running the business and stay away from politics and their father. But I guess that is a human mistake.
Yeah.
That is, look at the Bushes. One president, the other one president, the other one wanted to be president. Why? Why can't you find another career? Why don't you find another job?
Michelle Obama 2020. My wife would vote for her.
No, I hear that Barack is going to run.
You would vote for her. You love Michelle Obama. You would vote for Michelle Obama? I think Michelle Obama would be a tough.
And that's the reason
I think she'd
why.
be a good opposition. People like Michelle Obama.
Especially when she get off the plane in church. The first lady of the nation walking out of the airplane, Air Force One.
So why can't, okay, so I beg to differ on this one, because why can't women wear shorts, no matter who they are?
Because she's the first lady.
So-
Why are they going to complain about an 11 years old kid that get off the plane in a t-shirt?
Okay, so
That's my point.
And my point too. What's the problem with it?
Nothing.
And why are you talking about the sheriff? I mean,
The poor little kid is wearing a suit and a tie most of the time.
Yeah.
One day that he decided to play kid and get out of the plane, and a T-shirt,
Yeah.
and the mainstream media make a big deal out of it. They made a big deal out of the first lady jumping in the plane with high heels on. Why not? Now, when she got off the plane, she got tennis shoes, but nobody mentioned the tennis shoes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what bothers me. I tell you, I don't know how they can put up with that BS. I really don't know how they can do that. Because everything they do, no matter what they do, it is wrong in the eyes of the mainstream media, the Republicans anti-Trump, and the Democrats. That's, it is. People are not, they refuse to accept the fact that the people of this country elected that man to be the president because they were tired of the nonsense politics that it's been going on for the last 200 years. That's all it is. Why don't you accept the fact it was 18 people. 18 people was running for being nominated.
Yeah.
And he got nominated. What did that tell you?
That's right. That's right.
And there was people, good people like that. I can't stand him, but he could be a good candidate. John Casey from Ohio. Very intelligent. Look at Ohio. Ohio is in the best time of their life.
Yeah.
You know, and
He does a good job.
he does.
Yeah.
But the people don't want a politician. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Why can they accept that fact? Why can they give the people of this nation the right to make a decision once?
Well, they thought they had brainwashed us into voting for Hillary, but people are smarter than that. People are smarter. And I think they're going to be shocked again because I think Donald Trump's going to win again in 2020. I think he's going to win again by a bigger margin than he did in 2016. I think he's going to win the popular vote, the electoral college vote. I think he's going to be even more popular because I think he's going to start getting things done. I really do. I think he's turned the corner, and I think he's going to start getting things done. And he's, most of the promises he made to the people, he's going to keep them. And I think that he's going to be reelected in 2020. I don't know what that's going to mean for Paul Ryan. I really don't. He's in trouble in his own state of Wisconsin. They say he's not very popular up there at all. And I would like to see Trump.
He was
back. Yeah, he was. I like to see Trump back somebody else against him. That would be something else because I don't like that dude. I just don't. I don't like it. What happened? Where's the blonde chick from Fox? Does she have a show?
Who?
The one that left for $20 million. The one that sued O'Reilly and everybody.
Megyn Kelly.
Yeah.
I thought that
Look that up for me, man.
I thought she got fired from CNN or whatever, ABC or NBC.
ABC, I think she was.
I thought she got fired too.
I haven't heard from her.
Or she walked away.
I
doubt it that she gonna a blonde walking away from 20 million. No, that's not possible.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
No, that's not possible.
She's supposed to have this big show, be a big part of
NBC. She's not fitting the position the way they was expecting. The advertising is down. You know how to spell it?
Yeah, she should have stayed at Fox. She should. I think her career might be over. I mean, she's got a lot of money.
You know, Chris, let me tell you, my friend. I believe, and not everybody believes the same thing, but I believe up there is a God that looks after every one of us. Okay? Mm-hmm. She was very ungrateful.
Oh, yeah.
She was very arrogant, little blonde.
Yes.
Then she attacked everybody who helped her.
Yes.
Starting with Bill O'Reilly. Whatever happened to Bill O'Reilly?
He does a podcast now. I know that.
You do? You hear him? You
I've
see?
never.
No?
I might have to look that up and watch him, but he does a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, and then with Ellis, the guy from Fox that just died not too long ago. Everybody that helped Megyn Kelly was betrayed by Megyn Kelly. And like I said, you gonna get what you build. That's not the way the American people say it, but you know, you do whatever you put in.
You reap what you sow, boss.
Huh?
You reap what you sow. Like old saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is, you know, and you become an egotistic liar, ungrateful maniac, and that's what you're going to get. You know, sooner or later you're going to see yourself all alone because nobody's going to believe you anymore.
That's right.
You
That's
know.
right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely Bill O'Reilly mentored her. He spent a lot of time with her. Even she had said that before. And you know, I always say this, man. I mean, people were born in different eras, and the era that Bill O'Reilly and Ayers and all of those came up in, you gave compliments to women when they came to work. You joked with them at the water cooler. I know even when I used to work 20, 30 years ago at certain jobs, that was common, man. You went back and forth and you did little sex jokes with them and everybody walked away laughing. Today, that's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys don't know that. The guys 50, 60, 70 years old, they don't know that. They think that, oh, you look good in that blouse today. It's really, and today that's sexual harassment. And it's just, it's incredible.
And if they wear a miniskirt, you know, that's because it's too long.
Right.
You know, all that, that's a no-no now.
That's a no-no, boss.
You know, and sometimes I would say, conservatively, 80% of the time, we don't mean any disrespect.
No.
It might sound, it might look, but most of the time, it is just a fantasy.
Yes. It's even got to watch what you say. Like, coming up, when you said sweetie, or you said babe, or you said this, that, and the other, those were terms of endearment. You know, you said, thank you, sweetie, you know, to a cashier or something like that. You say that today, boss, you could be in trouble for that. You could be in trouble for saying stuff like that, you know.
That's why I try to be very, very serious and straight with the executive producer, because she's liable to want more money than $1 million a year. You know, are we having a problem over there? Oh, okay. I just wanted to know. You know, but no, it is unbelievable how we live in a world of, we live in a glass house.
Yes,
We live in
that's
a
what
glass
it
house.
is. You're absolutely right.
No more freedom anymore.
No. You got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you do. You got to be politically correct. You can't, man. If I was a police officer, I was thinking about that the other day. I guess another incident happened, but it happened with a professional football player.
Oh yeah, let's talk
Let's talk
about
about that. Bennett, he plays for the Seattle
that. Mike
Seahawks.
Bennett.
Michael Bennett, 6'5", 280 pounds. In a casino, there was, I guess, a call that there was a shooting at the casino after the Mayweather-McGregor fight. The police came in numbers. Of course, you have a shooting at a casino, you're going to get a lot of police officers show up. They cleared the casino floor. They thought they had cleared the casino. As they were about to turn around and leave, one officer saw what he thought was someone hiding behind a table. When he turned around and he got the attention of his other officers that there's somebody over there behind the table, Mr. Bennett got up and started running. Now, the description of the shooter fit him. They thought they had cleared out the casino. They asked many times, clear, as they go around checking. But I guess they didn't see him. They told him to stop. He gets up and starts running towards the back of the casino. They give chase to him. They finally catch him outside, tackle him, tell him not to move. One of the officers pulled out a gun, told him don't move or I'll blankety blank. Sat him in the back of the car, handcuffed him. I guess they found out who he was. They found out that he wasn't the assailant that they were looking for. Cleared him, let him go. Now he's making a big case about how he was scared for his life and he thought the police was going to kill him and it was because he was black. As I heard the story, it was just ridiculous. That has nothing to do with race. What were the police supposed to do? What were they supposed to do in that situation?
Yeah. No, I agree. I thought that, and I thought they treat him the same way they will treat anybody else. I saw
It's ridiculous.
I saw the scene. I saw he was laying in the floor like everybody else would be doing.
Yeah.
And that's it. Race have nothing. It's the same thing that happened during the Obama administration. Every time you criticize Obama, you are a racist. Every time you arrest a black man now, the police is racist.
Unbelievable.
And it has to stop somewhere. It has to stop.
Yes.
I don't see any other way to put it.
And what I don't like about it, and I used to tell people this, is being an African American, it affects you because when actually something does happen that is, because there are bad apples in everything. I don't care what occupation there is in the world, teacher, police officer, whatever it is, you're going to have one or two bad apples. When those one or two bad apples commit a crime because they actually are racist, and you go and you experience something like that and you speak on it, people stop listening to you because so many people have cried racism about everything, and so that's my problem with every single thing that happens to a black person. They say it's because of race. It's not because of race. They were responding to a shooting at a casino. Why, when they're coming in there to clear out the casino, did you not leave with the rest of the people? Even if I was behind the table, because his story was I was afraid because he heard shooting going on in the background. Okay, once the police come in, I'm going to definitely let them know. I am not the shooter. I'm hiding. I'm in fear of my life. I'm going to put my hands behind my back. You can search me. I don't have a weapon. I am not the assailant. I'm not the person that you're looking for. Why would you take off running? That's a sign of guilt to me. If I'm clearing the casino and I say, hey, stop, and you take off, if I was a police officer, I'm thinking you're the one that was doing the shooting. So I'm going to chase after you. I'm going to pull my weapon because I don't then know if you have a weapon. And I'm going to say, get down on the ground, put your hands behind. What are they supposed to do? They don't know he's a professional football player. They see a 6'5", 280-pound African. He's very lucky they didn't do more than what they did because I think they showed restraint. Now the big thing is now their body camera wasn't working. So they're saying they don't have to.
Well, I do expect that to happen.
Yeah.
I do expect that the police is going to turn the camera on and off as they want. Okay? But I tell you the truth. I believe this is nothing. Get ready from when the Las Vegas Raiders move into Las Vegas. Because all those people attract is the bad boys.
Yeah.
They do. They attract. Look at Oakland Raiders. Look at that.
Yeah,
people with the pants hanging in the knees.
Yeah.
I don't know what is the meaning of those pants like that, but I tell you, to me, it sounds like they selling their butts. Here I am, get me. That's what it is in the prison. That's what they do in the prison. If you want to give it up, you put your pants down. Let me tell you, this is nothing compared to what's going to happen. Every time is a fight in Las Vegas. When did what's his name, Tupac was killed after the fight?
Like Tyson fight.
Every time is, and we are very, very blessed to have a police office, a police department, and we don't have that much. It sounds cynical, it sounds hypocritical. Then I said that when I criticize the police administration all the time. But no, I believe that we have a good police department. There's, like you said, it's bad apples everywhere except in the Tribune. Everybody in the Tribune is good. But everybody else, everywhere else is something wrong. Even Willie Nelson is walking around here like.
Let me interrupt you. That Megyn Kelly, it says that after she did an interview, her interviews are so controversial. Like I think this is what it's saying because I had to read the whole article and get it. So this is just my spin on what I just read. Is that she was so controversial with Donald Trump, and that was like her big year because she had her views, and half the people agreed with her, right?
Who?
Megyn Kelly. Is that what we're talking about?
Oh,
right?
Megyn Kelly.
Okay, so then she got this new job, and then there was no Donald Trump to talk about, where she wasn't doing that. So the people that she was controversial also about the people that she was interviewing, and I think that Fox News basically feels like that she's very insensitive and she's not popular anymore. That's what happened. So it was a $1.75 million mistake on something, or whoever, on NBC, whoever it is. NBC. Wow. That's what they're saying. Because she's not popular. She's very insensitive when it comes to the people that she's interviewing.
Wow.
Very insensitive. Because she's had that gung-ho fight thing about Trump, and everybody was like, oh, half the people loved her because of that, right?
Yeah.
Because she had her opinion. But they don't love her when she's interviewing these other people.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I just read.
That's karma. That's true.
Because she is not an interviewer.
No, she's not.
She's not an interviewer. All she can do, in my opinion,
is give her opinion.
All she gotta do is read a script in front of the camera with her beautiful blonde hair, and I don't know if she got any chest to show, but I don't remember what.
I don't think she was attractive.
I don't think she was that attractive, but men are very, very much into blondes. It doesn't matter what they look like. You see a blonde head, and that's why I don't understand about black women that wear a blonde hair or blonde wigs. If they are so proud of being black, why do? Well, blonde is not only for white people. Yeah, I understand that, but typically. It is brown with that milk skin color. Then, to me, it looks sickening, but a lot of guys like that pale skin. I'd rather have a suntan. You are that way, right? You are that way. And I'm not saying that your wife has a pale.
But I did. Before I started doing U-Haul, now I'm tan.
Yeah, that's good.
I did. I had really pale white skin.
That's good because you got your green eyes and you got all typical. I had a friend. Let me tell you something. I have a friend. Then she never, since she was born, she never dated a white man. Always she dated a black man. She started wearing a black. What do you call it?
Cornrows. Cornrows. The braids.
The braids. She started doing, she was dressing like a black. She started getting heavy like black. And you know, her boyfriend was a real nice guy, and he was trying to be honest with her. I said, babe, if I want a black girl, I go get a real black girl. I want a white woman. And she never comprehended that.
It's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
It's true. Why would, you know, want to become a black woman?
I was just talking about that yesterday.
Really?
That's
No,
great.
she don't have that problem.
No.
No. No.
Not according to my head.
The only thing that you do is gaining weight because black men like heavy set
Okay, so
women.
you act like I gained weight on purpose. I've been fat my whole life.
You did? Oh, okay, so that's fine. That's fine. But some women, my friend, that girl that I'm talking
White
about,
women do. They gain weight on. They do.
she
on
even,
purpose.
let me tell you something, she went to court.
Mhm.
Luckily, the judge was a real judge, Legate. I don't know if you ever hear of Legate. To me, he's one of the best judges we have in this town. That we had when he retired already. She went before Legate, and she said, well, they was looking for a white girl, and I don't know why they arrested me. And Legate looked at her and said, lady, let me tell you something.
You white.
You are white. I don't care how you do your hair. You are a white woman. Oh man, that broke him. That really, because he used to get upset when people are doing the stuff. Then, what do you think? I'm stupid, or you know? No, he's a great guy. I like, and you know the funny part of the thing is, he know that me and his wife were at odds completely. She was county commissioner, Yvonne Atkinson Gates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and me and her don't look eye to eye, but we used to go to lunch. Me and Lee, we used to go to lunch, and if I say something he don't like, I say, I'm gonna tell my wife you said that. Oh God. That's why the police don't like him. Because he was fair. He don't take orders. The same thing with that lady, the daughter of the minister, I forgot her name now, black lady too. And she don't care who is it. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, I don't care what the police want. And that's why I don't know if she liked me too much, but I do like her. And she's always very polite with me when we run into each other. And I supported her for re-election. I forgot her name now. I can't remember her name. But she was the daughter, Bennett Heron Bennett, something like that. And I saw her in a funeral one time, and we talked for a while, and I don't know if she told me or I told her, because she hired David Thomas for campaign manager, and I guess she said something. I said, I don't care who your campaign manager is, I will support you and I will endorse you because you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing it, and the police hated her. They hated her. Luckily, luckily the police most of the time don't hold the grudge that much, and they kind of let it go a while. But she's a good lady, and Lee Gay was very good judge, and they kind of forced him to leave the bench, you know, and I think we lose in that battle, you know.
We got about 2 minutes left in the show, boss. What do you think our president is going to do about that midget over in North Korea? He's not going to keep putting up with that. What do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. He's handling so far. He's handling okay. The guy says something, he answers back.
That's right.
You know, there's no more time for diplomatic
That's right.
talk.
That's right.
No more time for trying to be social. The guy is, I don't know, a criminal. He is a criminal, and he got no quarter with anybody that killed their father and their brother because he wants to be the president or the ruler of the country.
Yeah.
But you know, North Korea is not such a big country, right?
Little smaller than the state of Texas. It's a small country. Yeah.
So
they're no threat. I mean, really, except they would do more damage to South Korea and to Japan.
South Korea is bigger than North Korea?
They're about the same size. They divided up Korea pretty evenly after the Korean War, so they're both about the same size.
So what do you think Trump should do about it? What is your opinion on that?
Well,
we got 1 minute.
Yeah. Well, I think that the one thing that they can either keep paying him and pay him more, which is I think what he wants. I think he knows he can't win a war, but the threat of what he could do has gotten him and his family paid for decades. I think that he wants a raise in whatever we've been paying him to deter him from lobbing a missile at South Korea or at Japan. So I think that behind closed doors, there's probably a lot of diplomacy going on between the United States and North Korea. But I like the fact that Trump, as our president and the leader of our country, is coming out and saying we're not going to put up with this, we're not going to tolerate it. Don't test us, but at the same time, you have to work diplomatically behind the scene. And you know, you don't never want it to come to war, but I think we have a president, unlike Obama, that is not going to apologize and is not afraid of war. I think that Donald Trump, if push came to shove, would send some troops over there. So
I don't think we have the reason to be afraid of the war.
No, absolutely
We
not.
have a good,
Absolutely not.
we got a good defense.
The best in the world. We have the best military in the world. So I don't think we have no problems with that. We just had an apologist president for 8 years. They just apologized for absolutely everything that we did. When we finally have a president, he pushes back. You say something to him, he says something back to you. And so this president was not going to punk Donald Trump. That little midget over there was not going to punk Donald Trump. He threatened Donald Trump. Donald Trump said, I will blow your country off the face of the earth. So I love it. And I think he's doing a good job as far as North Korea is concerned. Thank you so much for watching today. Face the Tribune with the legendary Rolando Ross. Once again, people of Florida, heed warnings. Listen to what FEMA is saying. If you can get your family out of the state of Florida, please do. They're talking about Irma is going to be the worst hurricane that state has ever seen, even worse than Andrew. So please get your family to safety. Once again, we're on Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 o'clock. You can listen to us live on radiotribune.com, and our call-in number is 702-983-0711. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Be safe. And our thoughts and prayers are with the people of Florida. It should make landfall within the next 48 hours. So please get out of Dodge if you can. God bless America. God bless our troops. And Godspeed to the greatest president, Donald Trump. Thank you.